Hello. Hi, everybody.
Welcome back
to...
I haven't sung in a while.
You sing every episode, and every episode you say, I haven't sung in a while.
Oh, okay. What are you wearing on your feet today?
These are my Uggs. Well, they're not Uggs.
Are they Fugs?
Of course they're Fugs. I don't buy
Fugs.
I don't buy real anything.
I didn't think you'd be a Fug. Well, I know you'd be a Fug gal. I didn't think you'd be an Ugg gal.
I'm in my cozy era though. So for work now I dress more work, but for home I dress more chill, and I'm trying to work on my capsule wardrobe because it's one of my goals for the year.
Yeah, so you're at work now though.
This isn't work.
Oh.
This is
To be fair, I'm in
You're in our home. This is chill for us.
In our homes where we live. I didn't think you'd be an Ugg gal.
No, but
for everyone not watching, she's wearing the
little ones,
fake Tasmans,
the ones that are all over Amazon and TikTok. Tasmans, is that what they're called?
I think so.
Oh, I just Uggs give the taller Uggs give me full ick. You remember when they used to go to the side and everyone walks and it's all wet and soggy and they stink? I'm just not about that. Whereas these have now got proper soles and I'm about it.
To be fair, I am actually in the Ugg minis. I am. To the shock of everyone, everyone would be like, she'd probably hate Uggs.
I would think you'd hate Uggs.
Yeah, Ugg have me in a chokehold, all right? Just like Apple and just like everyone else that.
Yes, you know, I think I'm that different gal that's got a Samsung, and
yeah, you always have to be different.
I know.
But yeah, Ugg
you're a trendy gal.
Yeah, Ugg minis, Ugg slippers
with your iPhone and your Stanley Cup.
iPhone, Stanley Cup. Yeah, I am the ideal client for.
You are a marketer's dream.
Yeah.
Let's just go straight into the episode. I feel like we should carry on all about trends.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and welcome
the Unfiltered Bride Podcast. Tips from the top table and beyond.
So you know it's going to be juicy.
So we all know that you're loving our sponsors, Crafty Lab, but we thought you'd like to hear a little bit more about them.
Crafty Lab are a husband and wife team who started the business back in 2021 after planning their own COVID wedding.
Apparently, they were discussing how many things they needed to tell their guests about the wedding. For example, the timeline of the day, wedding facts, and even about their dog. And then one of them said, it's going to be a bloody newspaper at this rate.
And boom, the wedding newspaper was born. I'm not even joking, but every single wedding I go to now has a wedding newspaper. It's as essential as confetti.
From as little as 89p per paper, it's a bit of a no-brainer.
But should I tell you what is cool? Some people are using them as invitations.
Yes, I love that. I think it's really cool to get something physical in the post that then sends you to a website.
Imagine just chilling at home and the postman delivers a newspaper with your mate's face on.
So whether you're looking to give your guests all the details of your day or a unique and fun invite, Crafty Lab are your guys.
And we've got you a discount, so don't forget to use the code UNFILTERED at checkout.
Okay, so you're the trendy gal.
Would you say I'm trendy?
Sometimes.
Fucking hell, sometimes.
No, but I don't. I think there's some girls that are like, try too hard to be trendy. I don't think you're that girl.
I used to be a really trendy gal, right? Back in my heyday.
Can I just clarify when your heyday was?
18 to 25.
Okay.
I was
fit. Wait, how old are you now?
28. Ever since owning Etiquette, it's all gone downhill.
It's just hoodies and Uggs from there.
No, because I was... Fun topic. I was speaking to somebody about gut health.
I want to find out all about my gut health.
So I was speaking to somebody about gut health, and my friends went to somebody and they got some really good feedback. And I was like, okay, great. I want to understand a bit more. I want to
copy it.
I want to know. I want to know what I'm allergic to and what I'm not allergic to. So I haven't done all the tests yet, but... From like initial consultation, they were saying because you have such a stressful job being a business owner, running a business, being in weddings, that your body is continuously in fight or flight.
Yes.
So because you're constantly in fight or flight mode, your body is constantly like holding on to more food and more fat.
Fuck.
Yeah, because they're like, fuck you, like...
That's why I'm chubby, Brian. It's nothing to do with what I eat. It's because I'm stressed all the time.
But they were saying that your body doesn't understand how to digest food properly because you go from not eating all day at a wedding, being stressed it's high pressure, and then when you eat, you're like, eat all the KFC, and then you're then back to it, don't eat it. So you're not in, your metabolism isn't getting trained. It's all to do with your brain. It's all to do with your brain, they were saying. And like, like the drainage, like the lymphatic drainage.
Yeah, I've started doing my face lymph.
But because if you've got tense shoulders,
my shoulders are so tense. You're speaking to me.
Us round face gals are round face for a reason. Because we're not.
My shoulders feel like I am like this all the time.
Yeah. So basically, you're so tense, nothing's draining properly. So because
how do I fix this?
So you need to get a new job. No, I'm joking. You need to encourage the drainage to start happening. So you need to encourage the blood flow here. You need to loosen the tension in your neck.
Well, I had a massage the other day and she literally was like, your shoulders are a mess. And I was like, yeah.
Someone asked me if I was a horse rider when I went for
why?
Because she was like, your shoulders are
so up.
Yeah.
I used to think it was because mine's been from having having eyeliner back in weddings. I thought it was because I held her on my hip and obviously that's where it's like the shoulders. It's so. If you felt my shoulders, they are just rock hard.
So, yeah, there we go, girls and boys. That is, so basically, go and get
Brian's laughing at us behind
health.
the thing.
Oh, fuck off, Brian.
It's because he gets no stress in his life whatsoever. I do it all for him.
But because your body's in fight or flight, that is why you're holding on to way more water. You're holding on to...
Wait, how do I, apart from rubbing myself, what else? What do I need to do?
You need to go and get drainage massages where they can do it for your whole body. I've not had one yet, but I want to.
Should we go and get a drainage massage?
Like if you put it on TikTok, you're like, whoa, the results. Because sometimes you're like, when you feel bloated,
I feel bloated all the time.
I bloat a lot. So I was just like, I must be allergic to something. I know I shouldn't really be eating gluten, but like, gal loves bread. It's not going to loaf.
Gal ain't giving up that.
Gal ain't giving up bread. But
that's so weird that we both, because I've started writing a list of when I eat dinner, what I've eaten that day when I feel all right. So the last couple of days I felt fine. And then yesterday we went out and had some food and I felt bloated again. And I was like, what is it? Because it's not.
So they score you on red, amber, green on certain things. So red and amber, red is like you are
allergic.
You shouldn't eat it, essentially.
Okay, yeah.
Amber is it's making you bloat or X, Y, Z. So basically gut health is really, really important.
It's very in at the moment, isn't it? There's that app that other podcaster recommends a lot. I am this close to getting it.
Every time I go check out, I'm like,
I am here, Beth. I cannot explain to you. And I've said to Brian, I was like, well, the tests are like 300, and then it's only £29 a month. He's like, yeah, but for the whole year. And I'm like, yeah. Oh.
So
I'm here. When I come back from my honeymoon, I reckon I might press go.
But a lot of my clients, I don't know how to say this. I don't know if I'm saying it right. They have a colonic.
Colonic.
Put something up your bum and pull it all out.
Scoop it all out. No, that's not colonoscopy. Colonoscopy is doctor thing. Colonic is when they scoop it all out. I'd love to have that. Just clear me out.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm so embarrassed. I don't want to look.
But you have to think that they see it. Yeah, but daily.
They have is it pesticides?
What?
You can have
parasites.
There we go. Pesticides.
What's a pesticide? That's what they spray on my fruit. I was like, how the hell do they see that?
No, parasites. So people are living with them and you don't know. So it's like there's so much that goes into gut health, and this is not the topic of the conversation, but it's something that I've been
because it's trendy.
Yeah, it's trendy, and also a lot of my clients are having especially like the flush out.
Shall we record a podcast video whilst having a
vlog that? But a lot of mine are doing it before the wedding because they're like, you literally walk out and you feel incredible.
And it
resets and recharges your metabolism.
Yes. When I look at my wedding photos, I just feel like I look puffy. I still feel puffy though.
I'm a puffy gal.
I'm a puffy gal, but I don't think we're meant to be puffy gals.
I know, because we're stressed.
But I don't know how to stop being stressed.
Drain me. Everybody drain me.
God, I don't know if you make me feel worse or better.
Well, it was...
I know my problem.
I found it helpful because I couldn't understand, like, that one video I sent you, I was like, why is my face so round? And you were like, you're just holding water weight. And I was like, how the fuck do I get rid of water weight?
Beth sent me a picture and she was like, a picture from the podcast, do I fucking look like this? And I was like, No,
but that is you.
But that is, and she was like, "Brian's doing me fucking dirty on the pot." I was like, "Babe, that's just." But there are some days where I will take a photo and I will look at a photo and I'll be like, "No, I look all right." Like, yeah, cool. And then the next day, I'm like, "Who is this hippo that has eaten me and is smiling in this photo?"
But they're all like trending treatments and stuff. But genuinely, one of my goals now for 2024 is to work on my gut.
Yeah.
Figure out what I actually can and can't eat. Like, I love dairy. I love all of this. But like, there are some things I've probably got to cut out.
Yeah, but I like the amber thing because I feel like if somebody said to me, this will make you feel like this, I'll then weigh up the odds of, okay, but I do want that sandwich. So I'm
there you go. Look after your gut, guys, because but they're saying a lot of it, 90% of it is your brain. Obviously your diet as well and things like that. But a lot of the digestion is coming from we need a specialist. I'm not a specialist. I probably said
don't listen to anything that we've
But definitely
maybe we do need to get somebody on to talk about it.
But the fight or flight thing, literally, like my body is constantly in fight or flight.
When you say about shoulder, like I am on constant like tension.
So we go on tour in like 2 days and I'm like, I need to have like a back brace on. Like I literally like slump. So my posture is awful.
Yes.
And do you know why
I bought the back brace?
But I fucking shit, honestly.
Yeah.
I was like,
I need the one that vibrates. You know when you start to slouch and it goes zzz, and you're like, oh fuck.
But it's all of that again, they were saying, because we have bad posture, our like gel,
Mate.
is it our gel?
Yeah.
Like you're constantly like down.
Yeah, and then I just get my chin.
And you can't drain.
Oh my God.
It all makes sense, but we are skinny gals.
I'm a skinny gal. I never knew it.
I just need training.
Shit. I wish there was a thing like a colonic that was like just draining.
Yeah.
Because
anyway.
I had this the other day. So the other day, Isla went to town with her mates and their mum. No, and a mum.
Okay,
we're not there yet. We're not there yet. But she got herself ready. She put a thing on. I was like, cool. And it was a Saturday. I didn't have a wedding.
Yeah.
Me and Brian just sat like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? And I was like, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. Like, I really want to embrace these days that we're off.
Yeah.
We played a game. We chatted.
What games did you play?
Oh, it's this new game. It's like called Cross Clues. It's too hard to explain, but it was fun. And I was
not for me, not a general knowledge
but I cannot relax. I was sat there thinking, we got shit to do. And then I enjoyed that day and it was fine. And then the next day we were like, oh my God, we've got this. And I was like, this is why I don't have a day off.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, you need to enjoy the day. And I was like, yeah, but now we have shit that needs to be done.
Despite being off, your brain is always working. Like I go on holiday and I always look at my emails. No matter what, they're on my phone. I'm gonna look.
I'll feel worse if I don't look at my emails because I'll imagine something that's there. I'll make it 10 times worse in my head. Whereas if I just read the email, I'll be like, oh, it's not even that bad. You know when you get an email from someone, and you're like, fuck, that's gonna be bad.
Yeah. And
then you worry about it. And then when you click on it, it's just them saying, okay, thanks. And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
I go on holiday soon. I go on my honeymoon soon.
Whoop whoop.
I wonder if I'll chill.
Thing is, I always like to book my holidays when I've got nothing in the diary. So my team my team is still working.
Yes,
but there's no weddings, or it's a very small wedding, which I'm like,
you can deal with that. Yeah,
like, it's fine. Yeah, it's just
I should be able to chill, but I've paid for the Wi-Fi package on the cruise, so still take it.
What have you got? How many weddings have you got whilst you're away?
1.
And I'm at it, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the weddings. I'm worried that it's bang in the middle of our fucking tour dates.
Yeah.
But you got this. You got this. Anyway, let's talk trends.
So I've seen a few trends that are going around.
Have you seen the Vogue list?
I've seen the Vogue list.
How do you feel about the Vogue list?
Questionable, but I get some of the ins and outs and why they're ins and outs.
I feel like we worked through these today.
Yeah, and I've seen some on TikTok that are trending recently. Basically, do whatever the hell you want to do because people are saying it's in, people are saying out, everyone's saying a trend's in and Vogue's saying it's out.
Yeah.
Like, what? I literally like mind blown that this is why it's so hard. Literally do what you want.
Yeah, I like
do what you want.
I think today we do some yays and nays.
Do one more time.
No, one more. I talked over it.
Do what you want.
I think it's that unapologetic of that's not for me, but if you want to, cool. Like I think we say our things today and you have to say a yay or an A if it's for you or not. That does not mean, guys, that we don't like people that do it. I just think we should be able to have an opinion. Everybody, not just us, everybody should be able to have their opinion.
I had a client the other day, she was like, oh, you said this on the podcast, what should we do? I was like, look, it's my opinion.
I wouldn't do it at my wedding,
but you can do it yours.
But also, I might not want to marry your partner. Might not be like, do you know what I mean?
Hopefully not.
Well,
that'd be a bit weird.
Depends on the couple, doesn't it? Hit me with one then, go.
So I have seen this god-awful trend going around. Again, I don't like it. It's not for me. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why I don't like it. And I'm sure you're going to love it.
So this is a nay for you?
This is a nay for me. It's dresses on mannequins.
What, wedding dresses?
Yeah.
No, fuck off. That was one of my tips that I did.
Well, that's fucking awful.
Shut up. Do you not like it?
Awful.
Why?
I feel like it looks like you're in a shop.
Yeah, okay.
There's like a headless mannequin in a room.
It's better than a head mannequin.
Like, imagine loading all your stuff into the bridal room. Oh, yeah, my mannequin.
I do think it depends where you're getting ready, because if you're getting ready in like one of the venues where it's one room.
Sorry, Brian.
I feel like if you're getting ready in one of the venues where it's like one room, I agree it's a bit weird to then take up a third of that room with your dress. But
who's your mate?
It's Dave. But I
Maggie the mannequin.
Maggie. I did a wedding the other year, last year, where she got ready in her family home. So one of the bedrooms, literally you walked in, it was this bright white room. It was beautiful. And then she had the mannequin and her dress was insane. It just holds it better.
Yeah, but like, let's be real. Not everyone's got this amazing bright white room. You usually got your spare room with a load of boxes in.
I feel like if you've got the space, it can look insane. Because when you put it on a hanger, you can't take a picture. Like, when you get a photo...
No, honey.
You know when you get a photo of the wedding dress on a hanger, you're like, cool.
But I don't want that photo.
Yeah, but it will be taken.
Yeah,
you will though, because one day you'll be like, oh, there's no photos of like my dress.
Yeah, I'll be in it.
Yeah, but you're like, I hate what I look like. I didn't drain.
I'll be like, take me out of it. Photoshop me out of it. I don't care.
I say
no.
I'm a yay for the mannequin, but can I make a one nay? You cannot put your dress on a normal hanger. Like a Tesco 10 to 12 coat hanger.
What is that place called? I've still got some. I don't know why I've got some. I've moved house. I don't even live with my mum anymore. I must have taken the hangers. What? It's like a beige hanger. It's not Debenhams. It's something along the lines, and it's like age 9 to 10, and like.
What clothes are you wearing?
The blue sticker on it, and like literally Marks and Spencer.
You can't. You have to have it.
Nice.
My middle ground is like a wooden hanger. I think my nay now is when it says. You know, it used to be vinyled onto the wood.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'm not into that anymore. I just did cute wooden hanger and a label.
Personalisation.
No, but I did a nice label instead and tied it with a black bow.
No, it's not a school jumper.
Not in the fucking dress, you bellend.
Sew it in.
No, it's an iron one. I don't sew in it.
Have you seen those stamp ones that people have?
Yeah, I think I want one. But I don't label any of Isla's clothes. I'm terrible. And then I'm like, where's all your cardigans? She's like, don't know. Great. Okay.
So I'm yay for mannequins. No.
Okay, fine. This one shocked me on Vogue.
No, we're not going Vogue.
What?
We're going to do Vogue after.
Okay.
You can't jump into Vogue because that is a whole.
All right, we'll quick fire Vogue after. Okay. Let me think. Crisp balls, yay or nay?
Crisp balls?
Crisp walls.
Nay, but I freaking love crisps.
We did do an episode on crisps.
So I would actually have crisps in some way, shape or form, but not displayed as a wall. I'd have from like a bougie crisp buffet.
What's a bougie crisp
buffet?
Buffet.
Food station, not buffet.
Yeah, but you can't have a crisp food station.
No, just like nibbles. I love snacking. Like I had a bride. I think I said this the other day. She had speeches first, and she had olives and focaccia.
Yes, but that's not crisps.
I'd have crisps.
Imagine middle of a speech.
Yeah, I love a savoury nibble.
Yeah, I do, but I just don't think there's a place for crisps at weddings.
Do you know when I'd love a crisp?
Go on.
After the wedding breakfast in the evening, packet of crisps.
The only way I think I would allow crisps is if they're in your own packets.
Oh no, that looks like a kid's birthday pie. Maybe it's a nay to crisps. I love crisps, but
I love crisps. Don't get me wrong. I love a crisp. If you work at a crisp factory or if you met on a fucking What's It tour, then I get it. Do they do What's It tours?
No,
Like Cadbury?
Sounds,
go.
Sounds bloody brilliant. Yeah, again, it's got to make sense. It's got to make sense.
Yeah, I just meh. Yeah. I'm a nay.
Yeah, okay, I'd say nay.
Okay.
But I love crisps.
Yeah, me too. We're not offending any crisps.
No.
Go on.
So, this is it's not a trend, but it's like a makeup look.
Okay. That
people keep talking about.
Okay.
And it's a red lip on your wedding day.
I did a red lip on my wedding day. I'm full yay. Do you know what? When I did my makeup trial, I went back and forth on it for ages and ages. And I was like, do you know what? I'll compromise and I'll do the red lip on my legal wedding and then go more like neutral. And then I did it for my wedding, legal one, and I was like, nah, gotta do it.
Are you a red lip gal though?
Yes. If I go out, I am darker lips. I've got a big face, I can hold it.
Is that
They're like, what's that little red dot in the middle of that big moon?
Okay.
Are you not a red lip?
I'm not a red lip gal. I used to be. But I think, again, it's more of a confidence thing. I think it's quite a bold, and like I'd be like conscious if like I've eaten or like, you know, like getting it around my face because I'd end up looking like a clown.
Well, this is where you've got to have the makeup done properly. My lips did not budge. Brian got some on his lips, I'm not going to lie, but mine didn't not come off. And my bridesmaids were like on full lip duty.
I do love a red lip, but I think you've got to have like white teeth.
Well, I think it makes your teeth look whiter no matter what red. What?
No.
Do you not think? No. My teeth always look whiter when I've got red lipstick on because it's the contrast to it.
I just think, I am a yay to red lips, actually.
Oh.
Because
I feel like you go and say a nay and then you change it.
I personally probably wouldn't have them, but I am a yay for the people that can rock it.
Yeah. I just think when I did all my makeup, it just, you know, when you get ready and you've still got like the foundation on your lips a little bit, I just don't quite look finished.
It feels a bit more glam. It's like a bit more, it's dressy. You don't do it every day.
Yeah. I feel like it went with my New Year's glam look. But also, don't forget you can add a red lip. My other plan was going to be to go neutral in the day and then add a red at night.
Oh, I love that idea. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But instead I was like, nah, fuck this. I'm going red all day.
Yeah, good for you.
I'm glad I did, actually.
I'm a sucker for a red bouquet at the moment.
Are you? See, I just don't think I like red flowers.
I never was. And then we did the wedding and I was like, I love it.
Okay.
It felt very luxe, very winter. I wouldn't do it for an August wedding, but very winter wedding.
Okay, so red's
against the white dress.
Yes.
10-10.
Okay, what's my next one? Canapes on boards.
That's not a trend.
Yeah, it is. I'm making it a trend.
Yeah, I like them presented nicely. I like them on marble trays. I like them.
Hold on. I said canapes on boards.
What's boards? Wooden boards?
Yeah.
No. You can do better.
That's what I mean. That's where I'm at.
You can do better.
This is where I'm at. I like it when a nice venue comes out and it's got like a big bowl of like a dip thing and it's got this little height thing that holds those. Like I'm all about, I just think
visual representation.
It's the lazy. It's the lazy. It's the laziness, isn't it? Come on, grow up. No, I think it just, even if you have a venue that is just doing that, is there something that you can add? Can you put something on? Like, I just, when it's just a single fucking canapes, I'm just like, that looks boring.
It's not a question you usually ask, but I went to a tasting the other week with a client and we talked about presentation.
Yeah.
Because it was a big thing and like how we were doing the tables and all of that. And I always say, ask the question, is this how it's going to look on the day?
Yes.
Is this the portion size I'm going to get on the day? Is this what's going to come out? What the canapé is going to look like?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, we dress them up. Like, good caterers do these canapés freaking well.
Yes.
Like even if sometimes it's so basic, like a lot of people go for the mini cocktail sausages with honey glaze.
Yeah.
But they have like not like a patterned bowl, but it's a nice
bowl. I agree.
It's not just a white, off-white, actually looks grey, porcelain bowl.
Yes, with a chip in the side.
Yeah.
I also still stand by my Grays board for the drinks reception. I loved that.
That was 10-10.
Yeah.
And I demolished
But that's the thing. I like the only feedback I hear from people that are worrying about canapes is I've been to a wedding before and I got like one and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, if something is set up, go over to it as much as you want. And I just think mine looked pretty. I just think we all need to, my aim for 2024 for people is to just take that 5 more minutes to just say, what's this going to look like? Like, what's this coming out like? Because I want it to match all the other niceness we've got on.
Okay.
Oh God.
So,
next trend.
It's not a trend, but I've got a question for you.
Okay.
It's just on my lip. No, I'm going to do it in our catch-up episode. No,
okay.
I'm going to do it in our catch-up episode. We've spoken about it before. I'm going to speak about it again. The single-stemmed roses for bridesmaids. But I'm seeing it now with a bigger ribbon, a nice bow.
Long ribbon. Yeah. I'm okay with it. I just think, like, the cost... Stop it.
No.
Yeah, but right, if you go back before weddings were even a thing and I was like, I'm going to get these girls to walk down in front of me and hold a bouquet of flowers, you'd be like, what the fuck, why are they doing that? So I feel like we're just there and we're just going, okay, well, let's just have one flower.
It looks like, you know, when you're in the street and someone tries to sell you a rose.
Get that and they make you think it's free and then they're like 20 quid.
20 quid. And then they do it to the man and
the guy's got to.
Choose your first date and you're like, fuck, I've got to give it. Get that out of your head now and tell me that you... Every time you see it now, you're not going to think of that.
Yeah, but only because you've now ruined it. No, I think I'm okay with it.
No,
because
you're not. You're not. Your face then were like...
No, but they also don't say that they don't hold the big bouquet. You know the ones where the bride holds it and it's all matching? That's what it looks like when they hold it in one arm and give out the roses in the other. So you also have to no longer like the big bouquet.
No, I do. No.
Looky roses.
It's not for me. I think it's lovely for little flower girls. Younger bridesmaids, yes, absolutely. But adult bridesmaids, not for me.
So you're going nay?
Nay.
I think I'm going yay. I think I like it. I think it's cost effective. Mm-hmm. I think then those flowers can then be used and put out because the bridesmaids aren't doing anything with their bouquets, let's be honest.
What? You're going to put a single stem out, are you?
Yeah, I put them all on the top table the other week.
One?
No, there was like 4 bridesmaids.
No, what I'm saying, the single stem.
Yeah. I put them into bud vases. I even reflexed them for you.
Wow.
Specifically. I know.
Who taught you that?
You. I did it really well. It took me fucking ages.
Yeah, I just think they die a lot quicker.
They do die a lot quicker.
In photos, it's like it's also when you hold a bouquet, you usually use both hands, and then when you've got a single stem, it feels really weird to hold a single stem with both hands.
Sorry, how thin is the flower that you're doing?
Like that. It is. A stem is tiny.
A little bit chunky. You can.
No, I'm sorry. It's thinner than the knives and forks that we've got in front of us.
Yeah, I think I think it depends on the look of the bridesmaids. If they're in those nice silk dresses, they're like all hair and lashes, and then they've got a single row. Like, I'm okay with it.
I also think, again, like you were saying, if you've got the single stem look on your tables, and that's the look you're going
if you've got minimal, timeless look, then I can get on board.
If you've spent a bomb on your flowers and the massive big displays and the bridesmaids don't, I'd rather you not do it.
Fair. Okay.
I'd rather them like link arms down the aisle.
I don't think you can walk down the aisle not holding anything.
Yeah, but if you're like linking arms with someone.
It's just so awkward to walk down in front of all those people without pretending that something's covering you.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Just a single bit of modesty with a...
I'd rather do like a 5-stem bouquet than a...
Yeah. Well, that's what the one I did, actually, to be fair. It was 3. They had 3.
Yeah. So
nice big bow.
Yeah. Literally something more than one.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Glad you agree. You got your Ali G chains on today.
It's part of my capsule wardrobe clean girl era.
I'm enjoying it.
Are you here for it? Thank you.
I need to work on my capsule wardrobe.
I'll send you some TikToks that I watched. It's really helpful.
Yeah,
you need to do that thing though.
I'm doing a new life. Yeah,
me too. We're there. Should we go and get our lymph things done constantly?
Chronic.
You need to go and have that thing.
No.
It's that changed my life. I'm not even joking.
Okay, cool. When you're in black.
Yeah, because that's my colour. I'm winter, hun.
Winter.
Okay, my next trend.
Mickey Mouse on your socks.
They're not Mickey Mouse. It's a heart, you bell.
It looks like Mickey Mouse.
No, it doesn't. Please don't ruin those for me.
I'm more Disney.
I am more Disney than Coke. Okay, I've got one.
That was a good episode.
Over the top nails.
No. Nay.
What do you think nails should be
Unless you're like a nail tech and that's like
nice nah.
I just think a nice nude, a nice French, a nice little design, a little shine on it.
I have a bit of an ick personally with that ring finger having, I mean, it's in anyway, not just brides, but when people have something different on that finger,
I totally agree.
Can't do it. I can do 2. I can do a mix of all things, but when it's like all the same and then that one finger is something else,
it's got a little diamond on it.
Freaks me out.
Yeah, it reminds me of when you used to get tooth gems.
Do you remember? I think I've got
I never got one because I wasn't brave enough, but I remember it going round.
Yeah, I think I just used lash glue.
Ew.
It was at Claire's though, so it must have been a proper
legit.
Yeah.
Claire's was the place, girls.
I know, it's gone downhill a bit now.
No, I think it's good for kids, no?
It's expensive.
Everything's expensive.
Yeah,
love.
I know.
Everything.
No, I agree. Just spent loads of money on my car.
Why?
To get it ready for MOT. But just for the record, we have a shit car on purpose because we can't look after anything. And it still costs a fortune. Anyway, sorry, I went off to it. So what nails, they're a nay for me. I just think timeless.
You still got Biab on?
Yeah. That's my monthly treat to myself. I need to think about what I'm having for the tour.
Yeah, I need to get mine done.
I think I'm going to go pink with hearts because it also will be... The problem is I've got to do tour and honeymoon nails. They're the same nails. That's a big choice.
Not going pink?
Yeah, I think I'll go pink.
Pink.
I like the pink and orange phase though. I
want to wear pink shoes. I need to find some pink shoes. I haven't got long, but...
No, you really have not.
But
I haven't thought about shoes. Shit. Oh, can everyone just say we look nice whether we do or not?
Yeah, and we look nice and drained.
Go, oh my God, you look so less puffy.
Do you know what? I bloody love Coolio. I think it's overtaken the traditional guest book now. For anyone who doesn't know, they provide a phone for your guests who can leave a message on throughout the wedding.
It was our anniversary the other week and we sat with a cocktail and listened to our messages from our Coolio guest book. We had the package where they put them onto a vinyl record and it was so nice to listen to Isla and my nan and family and friends.
Coolio is the UK's most trusted audio guest book provider with over 100 5-star Google reviews and most importantly, Unfiltered Bride recommended.
They have a huge array of phones in various colours and styles. Antique, modern, white, pink and even one for you, Beth. Black.
They are a family-run business and always available to answer any questions and support you during your wedding day.
I highly recommend getting in touch with Coolio and securing your audio guest book today. Right, let's go on to the Vogue's list then.
Yes.
Okay. Should we do what's in first or what's out?
Let's do what's out.
Okay. And then you can do what's in. Right. What?
Thanks.
It's okay.
It's because I'm in.
So, the things that are out. wedding hashtags.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, me too.
We're done.
I did one. It didn't get used very often.
No.
It's one of those things that like it costs nothing to do.
I think hashtags are like done anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't even use hashtags properly for the business.
No, it's like hashtag.
I think if you've got something that's hilarious, you know, when people's names make something perfect and you can think of something really cool, then fine.
We had I think people are like doing them on neons and stuff, which is cooler, or like signs or drinks. Let me see. There was one wedding.
I think ours was just mitched, as in hitched.
Yeah,
like I'm okay with that. But again, like I said, it didn't cost us anything.
There was someone's whose new surname was Sharp, and they had a neon made saying "looking sharp."
Love that.
Like,
love that.
That's cool. That's fun.
I would much rather a pun than a hashtag.
And people see
all
it.
day.
Like, just because you put it on a bit of paper doesn't mean people read it.
True. So, yay or nay?
Nay.
Okay, nay. Uniform bridesmaid dresses. Everyone matching.
Is that what they're saying is out?
Yeah, these are all out. So basically help giving them a palette. They can pick a dress.
I am all here for a palette.
Yeah.
To say that it's fully out, I'm not on board with, because I don't think that's correct.
Vogue.
Sorry, Vogue.
You're wrong.
No, because I think there are types of wedding and types of styles of wedding, especially more the homegrown, like in country garden, cottagey. Yes, let's put some patterns in there. Let's put some different shades in there. Let's make it really important, and that's part of the style and vibe. Yeah. But when you've got a black tie wedding, just having them all in different black dresses, it's a bit pointless.
I'm on the fence with this one, because I've seen some weddings where they've gone for different, and I love it, and they look stunning. But when you put them all in the room, you don't know they're bridesmaids. Yeah. Because they don't hold their bouquet the whole time. Like, unless, but again, does that matter? Do you care? No. Is it just to walk down the aisle and then they're kind of free of their duties?
I love both. But I would not say one.
No, I wouldn't say they're out.
I wouldn't say it's out.
However, I have seen quite a few weddings where these poor girls have clearly been put in these dresses, and I'm like, you don't look good. And I don't even mean that as a bitchy, but like, that's not your shape. Yep. And I feel bad for you having to wear that. I much prefer when they're like, you have to wear this colour. I like it when it's colour, different shapes, or shapes, different colours. But I also love the mismatch. But if you're going to do the mismatch, you've got to nail it. You really have to nail it.
So I'm going to say something really controversial.
Go on.
Don't know how you feel about it, but I'm kind of over the bridesmaids dresses that are all the same, but you can wear them differently.
The multi-way.
The multi-way, like, I'm kind of done with it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, it's more, you know, like where they like cross over at the back. And
I know exactly the ones you mean.
I love the ones that you can now get the same material, different style.
Yes,
love them.
Yes.
One's got sleeves on, one's this, but it's when it's the same dress and you can wrap it in 100 different ways.
Because do you know what? These poor girls haven't got a clue how to wrap them. Yeah. I don't even really know how to wrap them. I've done quite a few of them. Like, I can help, but I'm like, I don't know. Just twist it a few times, and like, I just don't know if they're hugely flattering.
I think brands are doing a really good job now of doing the same material, different body size, different body shape, and knowing what works for different bodies and being more.
And if you
inclusive.
Get the dress from the same place, the colour is the same. It's the same fabric. But so
yeah, I think it's the tie-in of the.
I agree.
And the twist and all that. I'm just a bit like,
yeah, I agree. Okay,
very kind of.
So we're
5
saying,
years ago.
Yeah, they were very in for a while, weren't they? So we're saying meh for uniform bridesmaid dresses. Going like, meh, either or. You do you. What's this? Standing wedding parties are out. Big wedding parties standing at the ceremony. Yep. Oh, this is quite American though, isn't it? Yeah,
I agree. You don't need to be standing.
I am very nay to people standing.
Because in America, a lot of the bridesmaids stand,
and the groomsmen stand either side. We don't really do it in the UK.
Give them
anyway.
a bloody seat. They're on their feet most of the day.
But also, I want that shot. I don't even want my officiant in it. So I don't want all you lot.
Yeah, no.
And then the parties have got to be equal. I mean, no, let's not introduce them to the UK. So that's a nay. Welcome bags.
Is that out?
Yeah, these are all out. I'm out. You're in.
I don't think there needs to be a welcome bag. I like a welcome pack in a room, but some people get given a welcome pack at the entrance to the wedding.
This is going to be triggering for you. Hotels always have bottled water, and no one needs another branded canvas tote bag.
I agree.
You did some the other day.
Yeah.
I think it depends. If you're there for one night, the ones you did them for was like literally a weekend extravaganza.
So we did welcome packs because they were there for 4 days.
Yeah.
We had itineraries. You needed to wear wellies on a certain day. You needed to meet here for a lake swim.
Yeah.
And because they were all in their own little rooms or lodges, it had like crisps in. Because, you know, you all want a little snacky snack when you're getting ready. Like, there wasn't food readily available. In your, like, you know, when you just want to nibble.
I think if they're
his and her
essential.
Sweets, so there's like sweets, crisps, a candle because it was her favourite. She didn't have favours on the table and she wanted it to be. Wanted people to take it, not leave it on the table. Some water.
Always needed.
But yeah, it was a multi-day wedding. I don't think if you're there for, because you can only check in at 3:00 anyway. And you back out at 10.
Yeah, because I went to a wedding in Italy and we had welcome back, and I really appreciated it because it actually had stuff that was useful. Don't just shove shit in it for no reason. Like, it's got to be. But did I keep the bag? I think I did, because she didn't put them in branded bags. Actually, it was quite clever. She'd gone for like cute little bags that you could actually. I think Isla then took it to the wedding as a little clutch. It was cute. Extravagant. This is quite American. Extravagant escort card walls. So this is the table plan.
I love them.
Me too. Yay.
But I think because Vogue is doing it based on the world, I suppose, the UK aren't massive on the big extravagant table plans, but I am here for it. They obviously cost a lot of money. But they're freaking cool.
If you're doing it, do it properly. Like, I love it when it's, the problem is you look on Pinterest and they've all got a succulent each, and I'm like, yeah, cool, how much is a succulent? £4 each. Right now I've got to get £400 on succulent. So like, you've got to pick how important it is to you and go hard. But I love them.
Put your favour budget towards it.
Agreed. So I'm yay to extravagant table cards,
because we don't get to see it that often.
Guess what they've said is out?
I know what it's going to be.
Motherfuckers. Signature cocktails.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Nay.
What have they said then?
Rather than passing one special cocktail, couples are leaning into the drink experience. Think roaming gin cart with an array of fixings, dinner courses paired with sipping tequila or full-on tequila bar. Dare I say, martini ice luge will make a comeback for the after party. I don't disagree with that. Well, I love this. I love signature cocktails.
It's one of those, again, in the UK, we're not that strong on it. It's having the drinks experience and making cocktails. Like, everyone wants the pre-made cocktails. It's crap. Like, it's the showcase, it's the drama, it's the entertainment. It's
the reason you pay for a cocktail
it.
is exactly that. But not everybody can do a cocktail. That's the point. That's why you pay more for them. And the ones that come in a can, they might be nice to drink, but it's not a cocktail. No. It's a can.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But I think I love a signature cocktail.
Yeah, I love a signature cocktail, but on the flip side is what they're saying is to bring the theatre in, to have more of that. And a lot of venues don't either do it or
they think they do it and it's just not right.
There's some venues that absolutely smash it with their drink stations, their dessert stations. Mega. There's one venue in the Cotswolds and they just kill it every time, and I'm like,
good on you. Yeah.
They do it. Like, you're going to do a drink station. Do it well. They put props on it. They put decor on it.
I don't get it when venues don't, like, have it in your prop cupboard. Like, every time you do this, put out this. And I'm like, it looks so much better.
There's one that does an Aperol spritz station, and they've got proper Aperol glasses. They've got oranges. They've got lemons in baskets. They've got like a little lemon umbrella. They've got a cart. Got different heights. And I'm like, beautiful. That is a drink station.
And as a venue, I promise you, people are looking at those photos online and going, I'm going to go look at that venue, literally because of that. So can we make a bit more effort? But also, if you're at a venue, excuse me, but if you're at a venue that maybe isn't as good, say to them, like, here, I quite often get a list saying, at this point, can you get out the cocktails box, and it will have cocktail toppers, crates for the thing. Like, you just want some height, you want some colour, and you want a bit of something going on. But signature cocktails are not out, so get fucked.
Tell Vogue that.
I will. I'll ring them and say you're a liar. Fireworks.
Yeah.
Ditch the fireworks, save money and save the planet.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Everyone can see fireworks on firework night. Sorry, that's really cutthroat, but
your opinion, hun.
People kind of expect it now.
Fireworks.
If we're going out, everyone we're going outside. We're going
yeah. It's not a surprise.
Yeah.
So I agree with that. If you're doing fireworks, just tell people you're doing fireworks. Like, don't make it a thing. But
I like fireworks to music.
Oh, we've said 100%. It has to go to music.
Get me in my feels. I would rather put that budget towards that one song, massive confetti cannons, everybody arm in arm. They're the moments that are going to be mega and get in your feels, not stood outside in the cold fireworks.
Yeah, the best fireworks I've ever done. We gave everybody sparklers. We just told them all to come outside. It was in front of this lake. There was a marquee wedding, so there was a lull between the band.
Yeah.
There wasn't too far to go out. You're literally stepping outside the marquee. We did sparklers for everyone. Bride and groom stood near the front, and then they did a big firework display to a song. And I was like, perfect. And then everyone back in for the next set.
To a
Love
song.
it. Easy.
I've seen a lot of drone shows recently as well. I'm not sure how I feel about them, but they're mega money.
I'd love to see it. And that's the problem though. If you're going to do it properly. Don't just put 4 drones up. It's not going to work.
People are so like merry at that point anyway as well. They're just like, I just want to dance.
Yeah, I agree.
Dancing shoes on.
Okay, do you want what's in? Do you want to read them out?
That is not correct.
Why?
Because you missed out bows.
Oh yeah.
Where have you read this?
This is Vogue.
Please tell me it's not
God,
for
I'm
last
not on
year.
2020 thing, am
Fuck, I think you are. So I've just pulled Georgie and been like, this doesn't sound right, because I actually read the Vogues.
Well, I read some of them. I just read
and
the
I was like,
ones.
These aren't the ones for 2024.
Guys,
she read
I've
the
read half of 2023.
But they were all relevant information.
Yeah, I liked it. I can't get on to the Vogue trends of 2024.
I'm just going to quickly run through what's out.
What's some more outs
for Vogue 2024 and not let Georgie.
So what? So do we all just ignore signature cocktails being out in 2023 anyway? Then
yeah, maybe.
Okay, cool, fine. What else is out?
I'm just getting it up.
Okay. Do you have to subscribe?
No. So what is out?
Yeah.
Sweetheart tables.
Disagree.
Couples are opting to celebrate with friends and family, choosing communal dining.
I love a signature. I love a sweetheart table.
And then it mentions you get to spend the rest of your life eating with your spouse. This is the one and only time all your friends and family are here. Celebrate. Why not dine with them?
I don't disagree with that, but I also think the whole day you're spent with everybody, and it is actually your only opportunity to just be together.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But I say that having not had a sweetheart table. I just think if you're doing them, make it a feature decor.
Yeah. Farewell brunches. The last thing guests desire after a long weekend is another formal event. Skip the farewell brunch and let them embrace the tranquility of a well-deserved hangover.
I agree. I just think it's hard for the couple.
Unless you're doing like a 3-day wedding and making the brunch a full day of it.
Yeah.
Because what I see a lot of people do brunch till 11. I'm just like...
Yeah, you just wait. I'm waking up at 10.
Yeah. People don't want to get like... People want to scroll down in their pajamas, rock down in their PJs or comfies or like what Georgie's wearing. Bows.
Yeah, see, I've seen this. I'm not happy about that. I think bows... I actually would have put bows in.
Bows are everywhere at the moment, need a rest. So I would say bows are in, but I can understand why Vogue are saying they're out. Because all the high-end weddings did them last year.
Now they're trickling down to us normal lot.
So I can see why they're saying they're out.
So we think in 2025 they'll be out then.
For sure.
So we can still have them in 2024.
100. I think they're so cute.
I also don't think you'll ever get rid of bows.
No.
It's like pearls. Like they'll say they're out, but you still put pearls on stuff.
We're very much in our feminine era of decor and design. So
you did bows the other week and it looked stun.
Thank you.
Napkins in bows.
That was in 2023.
Oh, so last year. Grow up.
Large bridal parties.
Yeah, fully agree. Is this out?
Yeah.
Logistics of it is hard. Cost of it is hard. In England, we don't really have them as big anyway, but we've talked about this. Girls fall out. Girls are bitches, man. So just keep your circle tight.
Oh, we know cake curtains kind of coming out, so I'm not going to go too much into that.
I mean, I've been saying it's out since
the white and green color palette. We will see a lot more bold colors, lavender, green.
Lavender's definitely coming in.
Swing towards warmer colors like poppy red and sunset colors. We've been in this zone of 50 shades of white with a splash of green for a little bit. I've seen a lot of bold patterns and a lot more color. I fully agree that this is happening, but I also don't think you can ever go wrong with white and green.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever going to go out. Yeah. But I do agree that I love colour at weddings though. I do love like the wildflower kind of style.
I'd bring more patterns in if you're not keen on colours, like texture, like bring it in that way. Matching bridesmaids dresses are still out.
There we go.
Still out, even though we spoke about it in 2023. Formal departures.
I don't think they've ever been in.
Formal departures.
Yeah, I just don't think it's ever really been a thing. Maybe because in the UK we get a lot drunker than the Americans.
But they're saying a lot of people are doing after parties.
Can you do an after party here?
Yeah.
But unless you're in a venue, but
your venue has to allow
like 90% of venues, you're done when you're done. You can't do an after party.
So, do you want to know what's in for 2024?
Is it definitely 2024?
Yeah, I'm not you. I knew. I was reading. I was like, literally, I've read these the other day, and they're not right.
Why didn't you stop me at any of them?
Because I just was just like, I'm just gonna let it crack
on.
Where's
Bose coming?
I thought you weren't stupid enough for that.
I am.
Okay.
I'm tired. I haven't drained.
What is in for 2024 according to Vogue?
Go
okay.
On, hit me.
Ceremony Friday and party Saturday. Weddings are different from any other kind of party because you balance in a set of expected traditions with the desire to have fun. Sometimes trying to marry the two either fails to pay respect to the former or limits the scope of the latter. Thoughts? Yay or nay?
No.
We forgot our yays and nays.
Nay. No, absolutely not. I totally disagree. Why the fuck am I coming to a wedding? All you're inviting me to is a party. Again, I'm going to throw back to the American part of this. We don't do weddings how they do weddings. Our weddings last longer and finish earlier. There's a later thing, so I get it. No, I don't get it. I'm not getting dressed up on the Friday for the ceremony and then not carrying on.
Okay.
No. Think of how much it costs for all the suppliers as well to double days. No.
If I had a limited budget, hell yeah.
But do we? No.
I don't know. Dutch inspired florals.
Yeah, love it.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, like the colourful, like
go on.
Like the pastel colours and the sun, like they were saying about the sunsets and the like the tulips. No? Yeah? Am I right?
Dutch florals.
Was I right?
No.
Aww.
Well, kind of. People are catching on to this trend of artful fruit drip tablescapes with creative and often darker arrangements.
I know what I was kind of picturing.
Yeah, but you didn't explain it very well. Wedding cake slices and dessert stations.
Yes.
Skip the actual table service, pass the slices to those guests who want them, and for the rest, place them on custom to-go boxes to grab on their way out. This will ensure the dance floor stays full and the late-night revelers satisfy their midnight craving.
I don't know about the boxes.
I would.
I don't know if they get used. I like the concept. I like the idea. But I think unless they are very like cleverly placed, like it literally needs to be on the way out of the
Grab
door.
And go.
Yeah. Like I would set up a station literally by the front door.
Where?
The front door.
Where?
The front door.
Say again.
By the front door.
Why is your hand still up?
Because I'm pointing where the front door is. Like it has to be like you've said bye to everyone, you're actually leaving, and then you grab one.
Yeah.
And a bottle, like I would do a bottle of water and a cake, like that kind of help you hang over on the way out. Cool. I love a dessert station. I always love dessert stations, but you've got to make it look nice.
Drone shows and the era.
We said this.
Enter the era of the drone show.
Do you know what?
More environmentally friendly.
Yeah. I've just not seen one. I think
choreography.
You can't judge until you've seen one.
Icky.
But I think it gives us the same concept of making everyone go outside to then be like, ooh, and then back inside. So unless it flows nicely.
Cool. There's so many ins.
Is there? What else? Give me quick fire ones then.
Over the top dress codes.
Yeah, love it. I also still love a colour palette for a dress code.
Meaningful, non-formal menus.
What?
Yeah.
What's that? Meaningful?
Non-formal menus.
Non-formal menus.
Bit more bespoke, bit more...
Oh, sorry, as in the actual food, or do they mean an actual menu?
The menu,
what the fuck does that mean?
I think. The menu should feel very personalised and not generic for the sake of it.
Okay.
Wedding crests.
Logo. Negative
space. We're leaving a little breathing room for our larger design moments to create a huge impact.
Yep.
Champagne towers.
Yep. What, they're saying they're still in?
Yep.
Cool, I'm okay with it.
Sustainability.
Do you know what I've seen lately that I like? Espresso martini towers.
Bold.
I hate espresso martini, but...
Bold.
Yeah, but you just set it up and then you just need somebody to hand them out.
Bold. Documentary style photography.
No.
Okay.
Nay.
Digital guest books. You know, the ones that are digital.
Guest book? You can't have a digital guest book.
Well, like people filming themselves.
Oh.
Getting videoed and instead of writing.
Yeah, me.
Tonal design palettes.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. There we go.
Is that their ins?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with most of it, but I'm going to go right back to the start of this conversation. You do you.
You do you, hun.
Honestly.
You do you, boo.
I'd rather have something at somebody's wedding and look at and go, that's not for me, but that's so cool that they've done that, than meh. This is all just meh.
Have you got bitches from a bride?
I have a bitches from a bride. Firstly, I want to say I adore the podcast. Smashing it. Yay. I have a bitches from a bride. I honestly really need help with this, as I've... It's so hard to read sometimes. I honestly really need help with this as I've been agonizing over it and it's really affecting me. Can we also pause there a second? These bitches from my brides aren't just like, like these are things that people are genuinely worried about for weeks, isn't it? These bitches, man. It's anonymous too.
These bitches, man.
These bitches.
Bitch, I said what I said.
I'd rather be famous. Anyway, this is a two-parter. Part 1. My sister got engaged this summer after I did. Amazing news. Everyone is happy. Her and her partner decided they weren't going to have a wedding anytime soon and decided to prioritise buying a new home. Amazing stuff and understandable, so that was left as it is. I then find out from my mum that my sister had booked her wedding the month after mine. And when my mum suggested it was too close to my sister, she said no one was going to stop her getting married when she wants. My parents then tried again to convince her to call me and discuss it before booking anything, but still nothing. She just booked it. I would never resent my sister for booking her wedding, and if she'd spoken to us, we would have been supportive, but we felt like the respect wasn't there in the first place, and it's upset me and my fiance. It just feels like it's too close and in bad taste. We haven't spoken with her and told her how we feel because we don't want World War III, but I think she's aware I'm upset. Part 2. My hen do is currently being arranged, and I've had a message off my sister to say she's now not coming on the hen party as she has work commitments. I think it's because she's either annoyed at me for being upset with her about the wedding day, or she doesn't want to have to face my friends or other bridesmaids after what she's done. Safe to say I'm absolutely heartbroken. I don't know what to do or say or where to go from here. She's supposed to be one of my bridesmaids and she stabbed me in the heart twice. Can you help? Part 1. First of all, I know that you can't dictate when somebody's wedding is, but I know that if my friend was getting married, I would ring and say...
Why?
Because I just think it's respect. Your mates.
You
it's
don't
respectful.
own the year.
No. But it's not. I'm not asking permission. I'm kind of. There's a way of doing it. Do you know what I mean?
For me, this is where my 2024 era and bad bitch energy is changing. Sorry,
she's drained and ready to roll, mate.
But I do think we need to stop glamorizing and mollycoddling brides to think that they have this entitlement to dictate to other people. Like, she wants to get married in 2024, 2025.
Let's go for 2025.
So you're getting married in August. Well, why can't she get married in September? She's not got married in August. She's not getting married a week after you. She's not getting married a week before you. She's getting married a month after you. She might want a summer wedding still. It might be in season. It might not be.
I don't disagree with you. And I don't know how to say this without making it sound like I'm being a bitch to you, but I'm not. But
you are.
No, I'm not, genuinely. But because I would have said exactly the same if you asked me prior to our wedding.
Oh, you're not married.
No. But when you're engaged, something happens, and you do get annoyed. Whether it's right or wrong, it'll still piss you off.
You're allowed to feel annoyed.
But if it's your sister, what are you supposed to do? You're not supposed to go, you could have told me.
You're allowed to feel annoyed. Your feelings are all valid and heard. But
I hear you, but
we can't keep dictating. This dictatorship is poor. And it's like, why are you bothered? Are you bothered that she's going to see your wedding and top your wedding?
Yeah.
Like, what's the deep core reason of this? And if that's the reason,
I think it's an attention thing. That's what I think it is. And I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting the attention for that time, but we need to figure out how long that time is. You can't have the whole year, but genuinely try and think about it like this. If your best friend got married a month after you. Yeah,
I get the feeling, but it's not my place to say.
But what would you, so you've booked your wedding, you're all booked in, your best friend gets engaged.
I'm not worried, my wedding's always going to be there. But they're going to be two completely different weddings, I'd hope. Also, you've got a month. You haven't got a lot of time to change anything. So whatever
I agree with that.
She's doing.
It's only annoying, I think, more because I think if it's family as well, because that entire wedding will literally be at the next wedding. I feel like that's a little bit worse when it's that close.
Yours is first.
Yeah.
You've got the beauty of being first.
Would you want to be first or would you want to be second?
I would be first. Like, she's not gazumped you and been like, I'm going to the front.
That is fair. So then if that's the case... You're going to get
all... Like, if anything, the second wedding, they'll be like, oh, fucking hell, we've done this a month ago. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Would you not just... If your best friend's engaged and she's booked her wedding for August and you're like, cool, I'm going to get married in September, would you not have a conversation with her?
But I think you would have had that conversation anyway.
Yeah, but that's what she's saying. There's been no conversation.
Oh.
And even her mum's tried to be like, bro, it's a bit close.
Yeah, I get it, but it's also like...
Yeah, I do. I agree with you.
Might have like a say in it and be like, well, I don't want to wait another year. I want to get married in summer. we've got 5 months that we can get married in. We don't want to go before her. She might be August. Let's push it to like that. Might be them compromising. You never know.
Yeah. Okay. Part 2. Then, how do you feel about her then not coming to the hen?
That is
she's
just
obviously
because
pissed.
you guys have given off that energy, bad juju.
So whose job is it to fix this?
I like genuinely. If it was me and I was upset, I probably would be upset, but. You've just got to be like, look.
I'm upset. Why don't you just say, I know I'm not allowed to be, but
I know
I'm
I'm not allowed to be, but I do feel a bit upset. Look, I don't want this to come between us.
Yeah.
Like, as long as we both stay in our own lane with our own, like, weddings, do completely different. Like, I want to share the experience with you.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're like, oh, I'm going to have an oyster shucker, and they're like, well, I'm going to have an oyster shucker. You can't.
Well, you can. Yeah, I know, but why
for the
can't
first
you?
one you can. Well, you can, but you just
this is the problem.
Wedding.
I think people just get weddings are so emotional.
I don't think she's going to want the same as her sister.
No, well, you wouldn't if you were the second person anyway. You would literally be there. But then what would you do if you're at the wedding and you're like, oh fuck, she's done the same thing. I don't want to do it like I've copied. It's way worse. If anything, her sister's fucked up by going a month after.
No, then.
No, I know, but she's still sad.
Like, I get the feelings and I get the emotions, but like, we can't sit on here and go, yes, this is awful behavior, this is shit, because we're encouraging the fallouts, we're encouraging the dictatorship. Like, we do really need to like say, like, we hear you, we know your emotions are high, we know it's a little bit shitty sometimes, but we can't, like, you're gonna ruin relationships with everybody if, like, in this, like, people do in their bride era, they fall out a lot of people. Yeah. It's not worth it. It's a wedding.
I know. I hear you. But my problem then comes back to the thing of, you're only doing this once.
Yeah.
Why can't everyone give you that time to be not even be the bridezilla, but why can't they give you that thing of like, yeah, cool, no, you're in charge of this day. You tell us what you want us to do and we'll be there. We'll support you. Blah,
that's
blah, blah.
fine. That's what's happening.
No, I know. But like, at what point do you then go, well, you're not coming to my hen do? That's fucking wrong.
Because you've made probably your sister feel a bit uncomfortable, intentionally or not intentionally. Like, let's be real. Like, you know, when you're pissed off with someone, you give them a bit of shade. Or you don't speak to them. Do you know what I mean? Like, people know when you're annoyed.
Yeah.
But it's also even harder because you've got a mum in the middle of it.
I feel sorry. I probably feel most sorry for her because she's got to now go to 2 weddings, and it is going to be. They are just more. It's more inconvenient than anything. It's just annoying that they're a month later. But like,
what's the difference? I'm doing it a year later.
There is a difference, though.
That was a genuine question.
Yeah. I think it's that time of. Would be in their time.
Would you be annoyed if they got married a year later in August? So it's the same as your anniversary.
I would be less annoyed if my sister got married on my anniversary a year later than I would be if she went a month after my wedding, I think.
But I feel like that'd be 2 different weddings. You have a New Year's Eve wedding, you have a January wedding. It'd be so different.
Yeah, I just that's just how I feel. I don't know. This is the problem, is we get into this bride era, and I think it's literally been 30 years of expectations of what you want your day to be like and what you want that experience and journey to be like, and then bam, somebody comes in and goes, I'm doing that as well, like I'm doing that then, and you're like, oh fuck, that wasn't in my like that wasn't my plan. And obviously I think she knows as well that it's not her place to say that she can or can't get married a month later. Like, she didn't own the date.
Like I said, I get it. Your feelings are valid. You're allowed to be annoyed. You're allowed to be upset. But like, at what point can you?
Yeah. What's the month? 2 months later? Would that have been okay? 3 months later?
Like the same year? Are people bothered about the same year?
I just think we need to open up communication across the board. The sister should have rang and said, look, I'm at this venue. I don't know if you'd be bothered, but we've booked it for a month later. Blah, 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 blah. Like, to not say anything is a bit weird.
That might be their dream venue and one of the only days
but that's what I mean. So why
you know?
wouldn't you say, this is my dream venue and I'm going here?
But it's also like, we've really got to get into this. Stay in your own lane, embrace and enjoy your wedding, focus on your wedding, and
let everybody worry about their own.
Do their own. It's this comparing. We're in this.
What's the saying, Brian? Comparison is the thief of joy.
There we go.
Take that home with you.
I'm not saying you're not allowed to be annoyed. I get you. I hear you. Your feelings
like, go
are
and
valid.
bitch to your fiance, let it all out, and then maybe just text and say, we need a chat. Like, and again, I think we agree by saying, I know I'm not allowed, I know I have no right to be, but I'm annoyed. And then she goes, well, I'm sorry, I didn't think you'd be annoyed. Oh, okay, well, it's fine. Why aren't you coming to my hen do? I'm not coming because I thought you'd be in blah, blah, blah. I get why the sister wouldn't want to come to the hen do, because your mates are all going to be like, how's your wedding a month later?
You could even be like, right, let's put some rules together.
Yeah.
Like,
communication is key, everybody.
That was a bit bold of me.
I know. I'm enjoying this sassy Beth.
No, but I just think it's
no, I get it. I get you. Like,
I've had some brides in that era and then they're not happy.
No. It is literally so much expectation. It is draining. If you'd asked me a year before we got engaged, like, do you think there'd be, I would have said we wouldn't have had one piece of drama at our wedding. We've been together forever, no issues whatsoever. Now I'm on the other end of it. I'm like, fuck me, can't believe that. Lols. We ended on quite a somber.
Somber? What's that mean?
Somber is like, oh,
Zumba.
sad. Not Zumba, that's different. A Zumba.
Wacka, wacka.
We picked back up. We hope you enjoyed that episode. I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah, that wasn't planned.
I like the ins and outs. Yeah. Sometimes we write down a plan of what's happening on the episode, and sometimes we're like, just here's a word and go with it. And we did neither of those. Yeah. We just went hardcore. Can you please do us a favour? I went very Welsh then. Can you leave us a review?
Or you Welshies.
If you're hearing my Welsh accent and you thought I was Welsh, can you go on Spotify and leave us a review?
That means no one's going to review.
No, that's good. I'm half Welsh.
Oh,
no, legit. Can you go on Spotify? Because Brian keeps moaning at us. We need 1,000 reviews. Yeah. What will you do if we get 1,000 reviews?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
What do you
want? Should we swap seats?
Wow. I don't think anyone cares about that.
I'd care about that. That would really upset me.
You may look less drained. You may look drained.
More drained. If I go to someone's house and sit somewhere for a meal, that's my seat now.
Oh.
Forever. I can't change.
And this is why you're that bride.
No, the feng shui. No. I don't mind. You put me wherever you want me to be put. But I can't change then.
You can.
No. It's like, surely at the dinner table at home, you don't sit in a different place every day.
Sometimes we do.
No, fuck off.
Sometimes we switch sides. Sometimes we go around.
Are you lying?
No.
What? You sit just wherever you want to sit?
Wherever we fancy.
I want you to, if we get to 1,000 reviews, you have to sit in the same seat every time.
All right, I'll do it. Just for you.
Thanks for listening, guys. If you're coming to the tour on Friday, whoop whoop! We will see you there, and the next week's episode will be
tour catch up.
Oh my god! I hope it goes well.
I hope I look drained.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.